Good evening, I'm Laura Lee.
And I'm Dan Wolf. Thanks for joining us. Since the pandemic, the city of Duluth has made revitalizing downtown a big priority.
So what do you want to see downtown Duluth look like in the future? Well, now is your time to be heard.
And Northern News Now's Madison Green tells us about an opportunity for the community to share their vision and learn what's already in the works.
What could downtown Duluth look like?
I want to see families hanging around doing stuff. I want to see kids running around. I want to see retired folks in the same area.
Sean Flerkey, president and CEO of the Duluth Superior Area Community Foundation, says the company invested an initial $150,000 in the Imagine Downtown initiative to move toward that vision. But investing in downtown isn't just signing checks.
Investing in downtown is people caring about downtown, right? And people coming, people showing up. This is my place. I love it. I'm going to volunteer. I'm going to help. I'm going to spend. I'm going to be, right?
According to president of Downtown Duluth, Christy Stokes, that is right. Imagine Downtown is headed by a steering committee, but there is an open house Monday to reach the wider community.
So this isn't just our organization's plan. This isn't just a plan put together by downtown businesses or employees. This needs to really be broad-based and made up of input from our community.
Although the initiative is in the early stages of planning, Stokes hopes the most important thing the committee will take away from this open house is where to immediately put their focus, whether it be more residential spaces, increased safety, or anything else the community imagines.
Even though this might be a year-long type of planning process, we're saying we want some of those quick wins. We want to be able to show the community these are some things that are coming out of Imagine Downtown.
In Duluth, Madison Green, Northern News Now.
Madison, thank you. The meeting is Monday from 5 to 7 at the Deck Symphony Hall. Downtown Duluth is asking people to register ahead of time so they know how many people are coming.